Hey guys, Jodie here and welcome back to another Sims 4 room speed build. So in the last speed build we did, I asked you guys in the polls, what kind of room build would you guys like to see next? And you all voted for a coastal, which was really good because these are the colours that I really wanted to get there and used. I found that a lot of these items are within the base game, but of course there's always one or two that'll jump in from other packs, so you shouldn't lose too much if you download this from the gallery, but a lot of this as well was also inspired from the room build that I did within the Legacy, Byden's Legacy house. So a lot of it's separated from that, as well as adding just a few extra things of that, she didn't have in the packs that she had. So we end up using a lot of like white wood and stone colors and blue. I felt that represented like the ocean and the beach and stuff that I really liked. And we separated it as well into two, similar to the last build we did, because within the legacy builds we need to get as many people as we can within a house. So part of me wishes that I could have made this room a bit bigger, but because of the size of the house and the Sims that we had to fit in, we did have a few limitations. But there are a lot of items that I didn't realize that I had within the game. And the more I fiddled around with them, the more they went, but I couldn't make them fit within the room. But in the end, I'm quite happy with what we came up with. I hope I separated the rooms and styles and all that. I ended up changing a little bit from the final edition of the house build, but that was because I was still trying. I wasn't happy with the location of some of the items, like in symmetry with the windows. As you'll notice that there is two lots of doors. Now the reason for that is, within the house, that door kind of leads off into an ensuite, which will connect from the other side of the room. So the reason that's there, but anyone can remove that if you want, and you can add anything from, another table to a TV, or even just keep it vacant. I should have removed it and added some more clothing, but I didn't even think of that because we had the doorway and that there. I love that little chair in the corner. It filled in the room quite nicely. We're just adding in the windows, which was good because I centered that bookcase. It was off center. Now I had a hard problem trying to find what to put on that big wall. I sort of messed around with curtains, and I really wish they had, because I kind of felt these curtains had a beachy feel, and I wish it had it in the blue, but it didn't have that option. So in the end, I ended up adding them to the beds to sort of give them that frame, because it was off on the blue wall. Oh, this is where I changed them around to different to what the original build was. And again, here I am trying to figure out what I want to put on the shelves. Sims 4 team, if you're watching this by chance, can you please allow other useful things to go on the tables where we don't have to use like the bb.move options. In the end, instead of using curtains on these windows, I got in there and used these sort of blinds. It made me think of the bamboo style that they have on the windows. I kind of wish they had the ability to use this style further up the window instead of all the way down, but I didn't really have that choice. There is a blind there that sort of allows that, but I wasn't quite happy with the texture that it was. It wasn't the same as the other one. Here I am just trying to fill in, adding a couple of bits and bobs, perfumes, as well as some nail polish. Just sort of personalize it for the girls, adding some extra stuff and some books. I had a bit of trouble trying to get these books on here. In the end, I just moved them around and end up deleting those. I think I deleted those flowers. I'm not sure. But before the end of this build, this reminds me here that I ended up making the walls a bit taller. I can't remember why I made them taller. I think it was to add something or a painting. Oh, and this is where I figured out I was messing around with that. I guess you could call it like a marble. I'm not sure what to. It's like a marble plaque. You'll see it in a minute. But I ended up switching around the paintings and putting two of those marble plaques on that wall. And then changed it to a bit of a darker color. I think that turned out nicely. I really want to use those butterflies in a later build. Uh, but I don't know, because they emit light, I feel they're too bright in some sections. But other than that, guys, we're pretty much towards the end of the build. If you enjoyed this and would like to download this from the gallery, just use the hashtag addictiveg. And if not, you can also add my Origin account, which is also addictiveg. What I'm going to do now is, if you're new to the channel, then feel free to subscribe, and if you liked this, then please leave a like. And I'm going to leave you guys with some photos of the final build. I hope you guys enjoy, and until next time, guys, I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!